Welcome, and follow me say Honor 7A, and today I'll show you how to go through the setup process of the device. So when you first boot it up, you'll be presented with the select language. So from here, choose your desired language. I'm gonna stick with English, and when you tap on it, it just gives you a bunch of regions. Now, this doesn't really matter, so whatever, just tap on it, and then go next. Then it prompts you to insert SIM card. Now, this step is completely optional. You can do that later on, and it literally changes nothing, so you can skip it if you don't feel like getting a SIM card, or if it's already in there, you can probably just tap on next. And you have terms and conditions, so you need to agree to this to proceed. Again, agree. Here you have some user experiment improvement project, so I guess it will just gather data on whatever you're doing to try to improve, quotation mark, how you operate the device. So it matter, it's preference, I guess. I will just skip it, so later. Again, more things that you need to agree. So I actually have a quick button right here, agree to all. And network connection. Now this is a brand new device. You can probably skip it if you don't have any Wi-Fi near you that you can access. Now if this device was reset and someone didn't actually log out of their account before, then you will need to connect and you won't be able to skip without it. So it's actually dependent on how the device was before reset it, or if it's brand new. I can simply just tap on my network right here to connect to it, but like I said, it's completely optional. It will give me the option to, in the next step, log into Google. Without logging in, it will just skip this step. So from here I can sign in. And I'm gonna put in a password. And again, next step is more terms of service from Google. So let's just agree. Now we have a couple things that I can check on or off. As you can see, I can read each one of them, what it does. Now I have Google backup. And I have some location options. So you can check them off if you don't want them. Later on, you can enable them in the system. I'm just gonna keep it as it is, just for the simplicity. Protect your device. Now here you have an option to set a lock screen on your device. Again, this is fully optional. You can set it up later as well, or you can just tap on set it, and from here by default it looks like it defaults to a 6-digit PIN, but you can change it right here. So change unlock method, and you have a couple additional like custom PIN, pattern, or password. I'm just gonna stick with the pattern and draw the pattern, then redraw the pattern and click on done, and now it's set. And then you have option to back up your or restore your device from a backup. So you could just choose the copy your data, and it will give you a list of backups that Google has created. Now keep in mind, for this to be actually accessible, you will need to be logged into your Google account, the same one that would create a backup. Otherwise you won't see anything. But because I'm setting it up as new, so that's what I'm gonna tap on. And then you have some Huawei IDs which you can log into. It gives you access to their like App Store and a couple of their services, or you can just skip it as well. Now I don't have Huawei account, so I'm just gonna skip that. And then again, have some it shows you what you can access with the account, I think, so just skip that. And this is another transfer data, but this is between like Huawei devices. They have their own specific ways of doing it, so you could use that up to basically transfer data from your old device. Now, because like I said, I'm setting it up as new, that's what I'm gonna choose. So skip here. Cloud, again, dependent. I don't like cloud, honestly, so not now. And then password set. You have additional things that you can add to your security. I just kind of prompt you that you have additional options that you can add, so fingerprint and face unlock. Now I already set the unlock method that I want, which is pattern, so that's what I'm going to stick with. You have voice assistant, which you can also set up. So if you tap on I agree, it will start providing with lines to read, and it will listen to how you read or pronounce words to try to learn the way you talk, so it can have an easier way of basically distinguishing what you're saying to it later on. I'm gonna just set to no thanks and get started. And there we are. So that is how you would go to the setup process of the device. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.